is to activate it AF1. And we are the United Futurtarian Council. And I'm going to push this video about why Intel can't be taught. The intel that's coming down to the planet can't be taught. Now you go back and look at all these teachers that's on the internet, they're talking about what information. They're saying new information, but they don't even know that the new is the NU, the New World Order. And now everybody has to sit back and they have to analyze. That's why we had took a break, because we doing stuff that people really can't fathom. They can't fathom the stuff that we doing and what we coming with next. It's going to be futuristic, and it's going to be stuff that people just going to have to just accept and just, stay in their lane. You don't have to stay in your lane. You can do what you want to do, what you want to do. But stay in your lane, dealing with information, your family, your business, and your job. Stay in that lane, because that's the only way that stuff's going to move forward, dealing with the Futurtarians, because we ain't playing no games, man. Intel is back. The reason why people can't tap into the intel is because they're not over here. People think that the individuality, being an individual, is going to help them move forward in their soul. And their soul, I'm not going to say spirit, but their soul move forward. It's not. It's always been a collective. It's not, because when you're dealing with the 200 fallen, the ones that came here first, the 200 ones will be the first one to leave to be in command. The 200 fallen will be the first ones. The 200 fallen will be the ones that's going to leave in command. So where you gonna be at? You're gonna be at the bottom or the top, because when you're dealing with these teachers out here, man, ain't no sugarcoating shit no more. We back from the future, man. The portals was open on November 11th. Portal travel, November 11th, the portal was open, and now everybody have to sit back and they gotta analyze. They gotta wait for our intel videos to drop, and it is what it is going on. Portal travel. Controlling the zeros. So you put the zeros out there to control everything and have a society to move forward. Society has to move forward regardless, but then the ones have to be in power. I'm not talking about the fallen ones, which is the fallen angels. We got a video on that, dealing with the fallen angels. You want to tap into that video, dealing with the fallen angels. We got that video fire, because we let you know all these teachers that's on the cyberverse. I don't care what teacher it is or what leader it is on the cyberverse, dealing with the Americas on YouTube, Instagram, Patreon. They all fallen angels, because they're not over here. The reason why I say that they're fallen angels and they're not over here, because there is nothing else but intel. That's it. What are they still talking about? They're talking about information. That is not going to move nothing forward. The planet, none of that. And they wonder why that the black race is still on the bottom of the barrels, because they still try to mix the intel with the information, and that's where they fail at. And they're going to keep falling with them fallen angels. Because the fallen angels, they're always the fallen ones, because you got the activated ones and you have the fallen ones, right? Because the fallen ones, in order for them to get back up to the upper dimensions, they have to be activated. They have to activate their junk DNA. They're not doing that, because they're still consumed by the three-dimensional realm. They're still consumed by society. They're still consumed by politics. What is politics, AF1? They're pollinating your mind and then sucking it like a tick. With a word, that's a stealth definition. You can't find it in Webster, Google, Siri, and Alexa. But see, that's y'all's God. Webster, encyclopedias, books, Google, Siri, and Alexa is your God. You just got to accept your fate. It's the age of Aquarius. You got to accept your fate, man. You got to move forward. And if you don't move forward, then you're going to have to deal with the Futurtarians, man, because we're putting everything on the forefront. We exposing everything. Everybody that's on the internet going to have to sit down and go and sit on the bench. Go sit on the bench. Go deal with your household. Go deal with your household. Go deal with your job, your business, and your imaginary community, and let the council keep building and keep moving forward. And that's how everything is going to keep moving forward. Google, Siri, Alexa, every teacher that's on the internet, this is their God. And that's why we stress this stuff, because ain't nothing else but over here, man. We're looking for the ones that want to be activated. Google, Siri, Alexa, Webster Dictionary, encyclopedias, and books will be their God until they die. And then when you want to go to the through the digital realm, you're dealing with movies, documentaries. That's their God. That's why they have to tap in, because they can't receive. Teachers, all these teachers out here are mega documentary watchers. They're mega documentary watchers. They ain't gonna come out here and say that. Well, some of them will, but they're mega documentary watchers. That's what they do. They watch documentaries. They go on Google, Siri, and Alexa, and they look for a validation point. Ain't no validation point. We dealing with Intel. It's the age of Aquarius. Intel over AI. Well, Futurtarians, man, every time you guys come with something, man, you guys are not nice. No, we're not supposed to be nice. When you're dealing with teachers that are soft, when they speak and they're like peace, love, wellness, health, wealth, they fallen angels. That's what they are, man. They're the fallen angels, man, because they're not going to come when the fallen angels got here. I'm not talking about the 200 fallen. The 200 fallen, there was a couple of us that had branched off and did their own thing. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the ones that stood firm. That stood firm and stood firm on their mission down here. Because everything is on a mission, as above, so below. You think that when our souls came back from the futuristic portal from the 13th dimension, you think that this shit was going to be a game? No, it's not. It's not going to be a game, and it's not a game right now. So it ain't nothing nice. All you soft-spoken teachers, even some of the hardcore teachers, they don't know what they're talking about. It's so funny because these teachers will talk about religion. They will talk about books, religion, and they will say all this stuff about books, but then go back to an African book. Well, our ancestors, this African book, is still a book. It's still the meta. Put the two zeros together in book. What do you got? Meta. Age of Aquarius. It's a wrap. It's over, man. Ain't nothing else after Intel and activation. Nothing. So all you teachers on the internet, man, just just deal with your household, deal with your business, and go do that, man, and start pushing this, because there is nothing else. Trust me. We sat in the cup for a long time scanning everything. And that was for a reason why we did that. We did that for a reason. Because it's the same way as a nation. Okay, I'm gonna use Russia as an example. Russia when they said they was going to go into Ukraine, how long was that? Don't quote me on this, but I think that was like 7-8 years ago when they said they was going to go in Ukraine. So then what they do? They gathered recon, sent their people, they sat in the cut before they went to war, like the Futurtarians is doing. That's why we sat in the cut for a long time, man, because this Futurtarian power, tearing in what? The souls. That's what we doing. There's always going to be a deity or something physical. There's always going to be a deity or something physical to steer you guys off of mental mind power. Now, when you're dealing with the physical realm and stuff that's in the physical, people don't really understand what they're really talking about when they're dealing with the age of Aquarius. The age of Aquarius, right? This is the true meaning of the age of Aquarius, right? When you're dealing with the physical realm, everything's going to be revealed, dealing with teachers also. Dealing with us. Our stuff's going to be revealed. Their stuff's going to be revealed. So people don't really realize or understand the power of the age of Aquarius, because what these teachers fell at, these fallen angels, they trying to divert them out the age of Aquarius. That's what they're doing. They're trying to divert themselves out the age of Aquarius, and it's not going to happen. Your stuff's going to be revealed too. Hit the PayPal family. Hit the Cash App family. Well, I can understand Patreon. Dealing with, if you put they're putting out content. What's content? Content is conning you out to 10. Because if they con you out to 10, you will never reach the 11. That's where the word content comes from. For all you teachers out there and you leaders. That's where the word content comes from, because they're conning the zeros. The ones is conning the zeros. Con 10. What's a 10? 1 and zeros. Because it's the age of Aquarius, man. Can't nothing be hitting no more. Dealing with the Futurtarians, ain't nothing going to be hitting dealing with us, man. We coming out, man. When you see that convoy, get the fuck out the way. Having a one-eye focus. I'm not talking about the pineal gland. I'm not talking about your third eye. I'm talking about mental power, because once you activate your mind, And then once your mind activates your soul, your soul, which is not which is in your chest, then it starts to generate your mind. It starts to generate your mind. It starts to get you to keep moving faster, going through these situations and moving faster through society when you have to deal with a situation. Because, like I said, this is how slow the so-called black race is. They think money and guns is going to save them. You are dealing with souls. Money and guns ain't going to save you. Money and guns protect you, but it won't save you. It protects you, but it won't save you. And that's where they fell at, and that's where they're going to keep falling out. We the Futurtarians, if you feel you a one, you need to be over here, because we got the scanning process in effect, man. We know if you're full of crap or not, because we building over here, man. While y'all dibbling and dabbling, because once the internet leaves, y'all got all these businesses on the internet. Once that leave, y'all gonna be stuck, and we're gonna be linking up. It's gonna be over. Real quick video by the brother AF1, part of the United Futurtarian Council.